So the two main reasons why people will find themselves with hoarding behaviours are trauma, so a response to trauma, which is a coping strategy. It's where somebody who might be in a constant state of anxiety, which is fight or flight, or in a survival mode, because that's where people are when trauma happens to them, will eventually seek a soothing activity. And we're hunter-gatherers, and so we turn to gathering for one of our soothers. And so that's really what happens there. And of course, whenever then anybody tries to stop that soothing activity, the anxiety comes back. And just to make it more complex, this is all subconscious. So it's not that the person is aware that this is happening, it's happening to them, and they are finding a way through. So very often you're looking at somebody's comfort blanket, or really what's kept them going, but eventually it will start to cause them some real issues. The really important key to this is understanding why people have this behaviour. So the other reason why people might hoard is often connected to neurodiverse, different thinking. People struggle with organisational skills, executive functioning, things like that. And just to complicate it, that can be exacerbated by trauma, or it can be something that people are born with. So the understanding needs to come from all around, really. The person themselves needs to understand what behaviour they have, why they have it, and how they can change it slowly in a reassuring way. They're reassuring their own nervous system that it's okay to let go of things. It's okay to acquire far less. But also the other real need for understanding and education is with anybody who might live with or have someone who hoards as a loved one, but also for people who encounter people living in hoarded homes during work. So social workers, firefighters, mental health workers, housing providers, anybody really that will come across hoarding behaviour for work. And everybody needs to understand what they're seeing better. They need to understand why that behaviour happens. They need to understand how to work with that person or with themselves, and then they need to understand how to maintain, because otherwise everybody ends up fighting a very frustrating, losing battle.